Hey everybody, this is Heidi Gusted with another knitting tutorial for you today. In this video, we are going to tackle the Garter Tab CastOn, which is a great way to start shawls and other curved edges. To work a Garter Tab CastOn in knitting, you need to start by casting on a multiple of 3 stitches using a long tail cast on and working 6 rows of just knitting all the way across. So 6 rows of garter stitch. This is called a Garter Tab CastOn because it starts with a garter stitch rectangle, which is what we have here after knitting those 6 rows. So you can see we've got 3 sets of purl bumps on this side and 3 sets on this side. You'll know if you have a hard time keeping track of your rows in garter stitch, you'll know you have the right number of rows knit when your tail is on the left side of your work and you can see 3 clear ridges. There's 1, 2, 3 of purl bumps on this rectangle. So to finish working this Garter Tab CastOn, we are going to turn our work 90 degrees to look at our rectangle perpendicular to how it was before. So for the rest of this cast on, what we're doing is we've got these 3 stitches from our regular knitting, but we're going to be casting on 6 stitches by picking up and knitting stitches along the long side of this rectangle and on the cast on edge of it as well. So we've got 3 stitches here. We're going to pick up and knit 3, 1, 2, 3 in each of the purl bumps on the long side of our work, and then we'll finish off by picking up and knitting 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3 in the cast on edge of this rectangle. So let's get started on that. So we're going to aim our needle right into this bump at the edge of our work. And to pick up and knit a stitch, you just insert your needle into the place where you want to pick up and knit. And so you're yarning over and drawing that loop through this purl bump. If you have a really hard time with it, you should consider knitting a little bit more loosely or maybe even using a crochet hook to help you draw that loop through. But there you go, we have done 1 pick up and knit. So now there's 4 total stitches on our needle. We're going to do another pick up and knit in this long edge right here. And now there's 5. And our 3rd pick up and knit in this long edge of our work. It will be right here, yarning over and pick up and knit. So now there's 6 stitches on our work. Now we need to pick up our last 3 stitches in the cast on edge right here. You can mark each stitch of your long tail cast on with stitch markers if you want to help you locate the bumps to place these last 3 picked up and knit stitches, or you can just look and be careful to work in the right place. So we're going to insert into that cast on stitch, yarn over and pull through to pick up and knit. We're going to do that 1 more time and a 3rd time, like so. And then once you have done this, there are 9 total loops on your needle. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and you're ready to continue working. So I'm going to do something that might seem a little scary, but it'll really show you the shape we have created for this Garter Tab CastOn. Right now that rectangle is all pulled up straight onto this needle because we have worked all the way around that tab. But when we pull out the needle, everything relaxes into an arc shape, like so. So you can see the vertical lines of our garter stitch here, and the edge of loops we're working into is here. So you'll work back and forth, increasing stitches as you go to form your shawl. So you can see here that even though when it's on your needle it's all pulled up, when it relaxes out, it's basically a really teeny tiny shawl that's kind of bug-sized, but this is how you work a Garter Tab CastOn. And if you have any tips, tricks, or questions, don't forget to reach out in the comments with those, and tune in again soon for even more video tutorials.